Being like a poor kid in a poor town with a dad who's gone because of amphetamine problem and my mom being a single mother, statistically speaking, I mean, just looking at the statistics, I should have been barefoot with a baby on my hip at 17. I was not bound to be successful. Tryon, Georgia is about 45 minutes south of Chattanooga. We got 2 stoplights, we got a super Walmart. We shut the town down for 3 days to celebrate that. I had like a lot of internalized self-hate about being an Appalachian person and being from a poor background. Around the time I was 10 years old was the first time I actually realized you could leave your hometown. And I just had this sort of idea like, you have to go to college to leave Tryon. So at the time I was like, see ya, I'm out. Clicking the button on my final assignment was like this huge moment, and I think it gave me the momentum. Like if you do one thing, then you get like a little braver and you're ready to do another thing. I moved to Chattanooga and worked for about 6 months before I realized how like dissatisfied I was just working. I knew that I was most satisfied when I was helping. So when my therapist at the time said, you are unsatisfied and you need to get a degree in social work, I went home and I just started researching everything I could about social work. What do those degrees look like? And now I'm in my master's program for social work so that I can pursue state level legislation on a full-time basis and being an advocate on a full-time basis. As far as careers go, there's a lot of work put in on the front end of every bill and everything. And it's fun, it's exciting. It is not consistent. Wanting to serve so much and do so much means that I don't have this space to privatize my time. Birth control is expensive and it's inaccessible to a lot of people because it's expensive. Knowing that I have access to free, stable birth control makes all the difference. It means that I have the capacity to do all the things that I want to do. We're born with advantages and disadvantages that are not inherent to us as people, but that are prescribed to us. What I want to give to other people, it's taking away or mitigating those barriers enough so that people can start making those choices. I'll graduate next year with my MSSW, then hopefully I'll get a job as a full-time advocate and make change. When I was at my lowest, and that sort of looming specter of the statistics was over me, saying, you were never supposed to get your degree, and this is proving it. Looking at that statistic and defying it is something I'm very proud of. If I had had a baby, I would not have finished any degree, much less my undergrad, and now be in my master's program. And I think A Step Ahead says, you have the choice. You can have a child, you cannot have a child. We want to be there to facilitate that for you. And I think that that's such a powerful thing, such a powerful tool. And if I didn't have that choice, I can't even imagine where I would be now. I'd be a very different person.